Hey guys, we're going to review ordered pairs, what they are, and how can we graph those on a coordinate plane when we use an input-output table. So we just finished up our unit on equations. So now we're going to start looking at these variables x and y, and so we're going to call them input and output. So in any given situation on a table, for example, if we put 0 into an equation and then we got 0 out, it's telling us what's going on with that equation. If we put in 1 and then we got 3 coming out of the equation, it's following a rule or a process. So just a quick rule here is if we multiplied all these by 3, 0 goes in times 3 is 0, 1 times 3 is 3, 2 times 3 is 6. Well, each one of these inputs to an equation, and they will give us an output, we can call them ordered pairs, and we can actually graph these. So when x is 0, here, let me clear this off here. So when x is 0, y is 0 in this table. And we go over to the graph, that point, when x is 0, y is 0. We're going to come down here to 0, 0, and then we're just going to place a solid circle. And that's just graphing the first point that is in this table. The second point would be when x is 1, y is 3. So we're going to go when x is 1, then we're going to go up to y is 3. When x is 1, y is 3. And we graph that point. And then we have when x is 2, we're going to graph x is 2 first, then we go to the y, and y is 6. We're going to go x is 2 on the x-axis, then we're going to go up to 6. And what we're going to notice here is we're going to connect these points with a straight line. And this is going to be called taking a table, going from a table to an ordered pair to a graph. So we're going to use an input-output table, create ordered pairs, and then we're going to graph those. Okay, and so just follow the same process. We're looking at our x value here, and then we're thinking about how can we go from go from 0 to 4, and we're asking ourselves about what pattern or rule could we be using. So, and I know from 0 to 4 would be plus 4, from 1 to 5 would be plus 4, and from 2 to 6 is going to be plus 4. So we're just going to keep that in mind as we look at an input value and then an output value. And then we write our 0 pairs. So when x is 0, y is 4. When x is 0, we're going to go over here, and then we go up to y is 4. So we're actually starting at the y-axis, starting up at 4. When x is 1, y is 5 in our ordered pair. When x is 1, y is 5. And when x is 2, y is 6. 2 and then 6. And that is going to create a straight line. Now we could actually continue with the same rule with 3 plus 4 is 7, 4 plus 4 is 8, and that rule would just continue on through the graph. Now, taking a look at another example, we're looking at a rule here. Well, we didn't add anything, and we go, let's see, our first point is 0, 0, 0, 0. Our second point is going to be 2, negative 4, and then 4, negative 8. So it looks like we're going from 2 to a negative number, so we must be multiplying by a negative number to make the positive 2 negative. So 2 times negative 2 would be negative 4, and 4 times negative 2 would be negative 8. And we could use the same rule here, but negative 2 times 0 is going to give us 0. So now we're going to graph here. Now, sometimes we have a positive input, but our output is going to be negative. Sometimes it's positive, and then the output is negative, depending on what the rule is. So using our input-output, so when x is 0, I'm going to put a solid point right there, 0, 0. And then when x is 2, now we're going to go down to -4, 2, -4. And then when x is 4, y is -8, all the way down here. So when x is 2, y is -4. When x is 4, y is -8. And now notice we still do get a straight line from these pairs in the graph, from these ordered pairs. Okay, and just continue with a little practice here. So when x is 0, y is -3. When x is 1, y is -4. So it looks like it is, whatever the pattern is, it looks like it's going down. So when x is 2, y is -5. Okay, so we're going to go 0. When x is 0, y is -3. Then when x is 1, y is -4. And when x is 2, y is -5. So it actually looks like we're subtracting 3 when we start off, and it actually looks like we're going up by more than that. But let's just go ahead and graph this.